You can't just walk away from me.
This area is clear. Moving? Don't try anything.
Please.
It's just not fair.
How about some basic
No, I
human
can't
decency?
talk to him. It's just not fair. I thought that having a baby would be the greatest day of our lives. But now,
No. I'm scared too.
right?
Anomaly
to
detected.
bring the baby into the world?
Trace
What kind
program.
of parents
Initiate
support their child
access
to grow up in a place
granted.
like this?
You're suggesting, but I think you're suggesting. I don't know.
I speak to all of you, not as the leader of Mark. This may be the knowledge, a certainty that we are right.
Anomaly access granted.
That isn't yours, citizen. Leave it alone. This area is clear. Moving? Something?
I have children! Get away from me, you bastard! I have children! Please, I beg you!
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Together. Keep together. Step at a time. Remember that.
My friends,
I'm innocent, I swear!
this most recent act of senseless violence has been laid at our
Yeah, well, Tibor almost certainly is. I took some kind of passcode, the key card off him. I've got a good idea what... Nosy Clank, I'm on the phone. Yeah, well, Nosy Clank, I'm on the phone. Yeah, well, Tibor almost certainly is. I took some kind of passcode, key card off him. I've got a good idea.
You came here on purpose?
It was in olden days.
Nikdo nechce
Polished asshole!
An elevator.
Is there something I can help you with?
You're Lubosh, right? Dushin Sokol told me Ark might have the answers I'm looking for. He sent me to you.
Dushan. I heard the police had him and his brother Tibor locked up in the Narrows.
Yeah, the cops were working Dushin over pretty good when I found him. Wasn't exactly a fair fight, so I stepped in.
Is he okay?
He'll be fine. Looking forward to sleeping in his own bed tonight.
Not a lot of people in here would be bothered to stop and help out the stranger.
What was happening wasn't right.
You took on the police by yourself, on their own turf?
And then Dushin pointed me to you.
He was right to do so, but I'm sure he would have given you something more. Some wisdom, maybe?
When you've robbed a man of everything, he's no longer in your power. He's free again.
Spoken like a true brother of the revolution. I think I even heard conviction in your voice. I'll unlock the elevator for you. Go on up.
How did you get involved with ARC?
I used to load freight for the Czech railway in Ostrava. After the incident, my employers were afraid of me. I was fired. So like most of the augmented in the country, I drifted into Prague, unlicensed and homeless. The police swept me up in a sewer raid one night, put a round in my leg and dumped me here. It wasn't long before Talos found me.
And he gave you work?
He gave me purpose. He's the reason I'm still alive.
Dushin said some of the police are using the Ruzika bombing as an excuse to hurt the augmented in Gollum City. Why do you think that is?
They're trying to manufacture a response from Talos to get ARC to fight back.
Violence begets violence.
That's right. And if ARC responds violently, then their case against us only builds. But Talos is too smart. He won't allow ARC to be baited into a false confession, even if it means that the people we've sworn to protect are hurt.
What can you tell me about Talos?
The first time I met him, he's cutting a bullet out of me while trying to explain the history of the Gulag. He has his hand stuck in my leg, and he's encouraging me to study Stalinist labor camps. 3 months later, I pass him in the throat, and he says, "Lubosh, how's the leg? Are you studying the Gulag like I suggested?" Remembered me like it was yesterday.
Sounds like he has a good memory.
No, I mattered to him. Me, a nobody, mattered to a great man like Talos Rucker. That's the kind of man he is.
Great, thanks.
Halo, jen běh.
Je to jasný. Tyhle aukové mají strach.
Nevím, kam půjde.
Dělej svou
All
práci.
you ever talk about is Rabia. The promised land. Come in, look around. They said that about
That
50.
Santo has a new plan now
There
for
is
all
no one good reason
Rabia.
Rabia said anything.
Další.
Fine. If you like it so much,
Lil
then
bit.
go.
Tohle se mi nelíbí.
They think they can crush us, but the human spirit is strong.
Ty nevypadáš, jako bys patřil
Nechci
se
nic
mnou.
slyšet, jděte pryč.
Nově.
Wrench.
No handout. Every week we get more people and less food shipments.
Slyšel jsi tu Ruckerovu zprávu? Nevím, co si o něm máme myslet.
Are you the hell away from us?
I could take you into
Say something.
Look, I know you people are desperate for some pussy, but
You got any new clothes, Braho?
you better watch yourself around here, right? We don't like sellouts here in Golden City. We have to take care of ourselves.
No já tady během té doby byl. Ty reformy se zavedly hlavně proto, aby přilákali korporace. A to zabralo.
Urenka Bauer, you shouldn't be here.
They came for me just after you left.
I'm sorry, Urenka.
Do not feel sorry for me. At least now there is no more need to hide. No more pretending. You can't close your eyes in a place like this. And I see I'm not the only one who got caught.
It's not why I'm here.
I don't understand.
It's not important. What's important is that you find a way to get through this.
We are machines. But terror and pain have turned us into souls. If only there wasn't this constant need. It is so difficult to find Roposin here. Do you have some you can spare?
Here, it's the least I can do.
Thank you. And just so you know, I don't blame you for any of this. There are many to blame, but you are not one of them.
Jasně, že je to jednodušší. Taky to sem přitáhlo 50 lidí. Naše zákony o korporátním soukromí jsou neprůstřelný.
We aren't all broken.
Kde jsou pasy? Měli bychom si je připravit.
I made the mistake of going music concerts yesterday, and some army threatened me.
The closer you get to the third floor, the more dangerous it is. You're not armed. They don't want you around.
You don't understand. I thought they were on code.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
The global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Sources inside the Santo Group let slip this morning that billionaire CEO Nathaniel Brown is once again in the
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
No word yet on how much capital he needs, but having caught a sneak peek at Revia's architectural designs, I can honestly tell you this. When completed, every augmented person in the world will be crossing the desert to live there. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live.
Co chceš? Chceš v té koalici?
Forget it. I don't have anything to spare for some
cannot
stories.
believe I chose
There are
to come
people here who actually
I
need
believe
what
the
I
stories that Golem City could actually be a fresh start for us.
I'm not the one with the merchandise. I'm on.
This is a pleasant surprise. I wasn't expecting any customers today, given the unpleasantness outside.
Are you Louis Galois?
I am. If this is a referral, may I ask which of my customers was impressed enough to recommend me?
Tibor Sokol.
Ah, poor Tibor. But how may I be of service?
When I spoke to Tibor, he said you can help me get into Ark territory, undetected.
What did he say, precisely?
That you bring supplies into Gollum for Talus Rucker, under the radar.
Tibor should be more careful what he says, and to whom.
He also said you would probably ask a favor in return.
Yes, as it happens, I do have a need for someone like you. The police have confiscated some neuropozyne of mine. They're keeping it in a storage locker at the entrance to the market.
So, for you to give me access, all I have to do is get your stuff back from cops who are aggressively anti-Hawk.
These are desperate times, unfortunately. And you do seem to be a very capable man.
If that's what it takes, fine.
Excellent. I will await your return. But before you go, might I interest you in making a purchase?
Let's see what you've got for sale.
These are all the goods I have available. Are you certain?
I'll be on my way for now.
As you wish. But I hope to see you again.
I know. Rucker says a lot of things, but it doesn't mean he's right.
Keep pushing your luck, Wrench. Fuck, I hate this place.
No idea what just happened.
No hell.
You knew?
Už to dlouho nevydržím. Až budeš kapitán, budeš to moc změnit.
Holy shit!
You want to make your trip to Prague more memorable, huh? Visit the border.
Together with chewing gum and bail. Don't make bombs.
Weapons hot. Okay.
Jerry isn't it damp?
Welcome back. Have you brought with you the article we discussed?
Here you go.
Excellent. In return, I will unlock the security door at the back of this room. Beyond that, you'll find a ladder which will take you where you want to go. Thank you for your assistance.
Pleasure was all mine.
Understood. Bye.
these handlers look like they saw anything?
Don't let anything slip past you.
Jensen, getting lonely up here. Got an update for me?
Yeah. I discovered that favors are like currency in Gollum City. We're back on track. I'm heading for an area called the Throat now. Should take me straight into Ark territory.
Good. I'll update Miller and do a flyby up ahead. Get you the lay of the land.
Copy that.
Victor, we got one. Patrolling the market, just like you said it would be.
I got it, brothers. Now, let's see what we've got here. These little guys can be tricky. Every once in a while, one of them will go off, even if
Should have tried cutting the blue wire.
If only life was that simple. You are lost, brother? It looks like you might have taken a wrong turn.
You must be the welcoming committee.
No. I am Marchenko. And Marchenko, he is more of a guardian. Like the hound at the gates of hell, yes?
I'm not real big on the classics.
That is a pity. What a man reads can tell you more about him than his face. Can I give you a little friendly advice?
I'm not looking for any help.
As you wish. But if you think you are just going to walk into the Jungle district, you are sadly mistaken. Shiny wrenches like you don't blend well in there.
I'll take my chances. I just want to see where Ark hides out.
We are not hiding from anyone.
Tell that to the cops down below.
Do not listen to police and all their bullshit about Ark. Those Slupotia pricks are everywhere, breaking heads, making their mess, and we have to deal with it. Better watch yourself. They won't go easy on you either, leash or no leash.
The cops wouldn't be here if Ark hadn't blown up a train station.
And where is the evidence?
But you're not denying it.
Sometimes blood needs to be shed in order to get people to pay attention. That is a fact of life. This city has the truth in its bones.
And what about the innocent people caught in the crossfire?
What is that term you Americans use? Collateral damage. This is the fate of any who do not choose a side. The right side!
It sounds like a threat.
Make of it what you will.
What you're talking about, that's terrorism.
Is it? I thought we were just two men having a conversation, discussing the issues of the day.
Like your friend Rucker? I see him on the net. He feel the same way you do?
Ah, yes. Talos. He is a good man. Strong, intelligent, principled. You could learn a lot from him.
I admit he's got a way about him. He talks and people listen. But is that enough?
He is no politician, if that is what you mean. Rucker gave up an easy life for our cause. He lives the struggle, just like the rest of us.
I respect anyone with principles. But in my experience, that doesn't get you much when the storm comes down.
Well, as much as a political debate stimulates me, you are pushing my patience, and I have work to do. You have had your warning. Get out of here, while you still can.
If that was your recruitment speech, I gotta tell you, it sucked. The way I see it, after the bombing, tide's turning against you. Ark has made itself public enemy #1.
Yes, it may seem that way. now. Until then, Sergei, be careful in there, Shiny. Huh? Nasty rumors of a wrench getting scratches on his finish will scare the tourists away. Yes. We'll be seeing you.
Chicane, patch me through to Miller.
Give him a message. Patch you through. What am I, your fucking secretary now?
Jensen, I thought you were back on track.
I am. But I need you to run a name through iLink. Victor Marchenko. Got a feeling about this guy.
Fine. But remember, you're there for Rucker. If he's behind these attacks, everyone else will fall in line.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
And it is time once again to share with you current events relating to the struggle for augmented rights. Our principal topic tonight is, unsurprisingly, the aftermath of the deplorable terrorist attack on the Ruzicka train station in Prague. Owing to the slanderous and inflammatory insinuations allegations and outright lies being put forth by the media, the police presence in the Utrecht complex has increased. Reports have reached my ears of unlawful searches, arbitrary arrests, and brutal violence posing as interrogation. It is understandable that emotions should be running high, but there is absolutely no excuse for abusing innocent people. We demand that the members of the state police force and their civil commanders curtail their current behavior and begin comporting themselves in a fair and honorable fashion. To the citizens of Utrecht, I strongly advocate the same restraint. Remember, no wrong is ever redressed with more anger and aggression. Be courteous to the police. Cooperate. If you witness or personally experience abuse, do not escalate. Report all violations to ARC, and those responsible will answer for their crimes once the current crisis has passed. My friends, I know this news has been
Chicane, I'm in ARC territory now. That flyby show you anything?
First section seems to be a mass storage area. View ahead looks like ARC has repurposed it for living quarters. Or barracks, maybe.
Those two things have very different connotations, Chicane. Which is it?
Well, everyone in front of you is armed, so I'll let you decide.
Right.
Remain united. We can withstand anything. It is understandable that emotions should be running high, but there is absolutely no excuse